For many people struggling with Candida overgrowth, the first advice they receive is to kill it. Antifungals, herbal or pharmaceutical, are often seen as the obvious solution. Yet in practice, and in my own experience and research, aggressive kill protocols rarely succeed long-term and often require multiple attempts that sometimes make things worse. One of the most common outcomes is the sudden development of histamine intolerance and multiple food sensitivities. Nobody tells you, but here's why I believe this happens. When Candida is aggressively targeted, its cells rupture and release large amounts of immune-stimulating substances such as acetaldehyde, beta-glucans, and fungal debris. In a resilient body with strong detox pathways, this surge may be processed and cleared. But for many people, especially those already under chronic stress or toxic load, the system cannot eliminate these byproducts quickly enough. The immune system interprets this sudden flood as danger. Mast cells activate, histamine is released, and the body shifts into a defensive state. Histamine itself is not the problem, it is an alarm signal designed to protect. The issue arises when this process is repeated. With ongoing aggressive antifungal use, mast cells become primed, the threshold for reaction drops, and the immune system becomes hypervigilant rather than selective. This is when you hear people say things like, "I'm reacting to foods I've eaten my whole life. I can't tolerate supplements anymore. Everything makes me worse." In many cases, histamine intolerance did not exist before antifungals, it was induced. Increased histamine release combines with reduced histamine clearance due to the liver being overloaded, impaired DAO activity, an enzyme that breaks down histamine in the body, gut lining inflammation, and nervous system dysregulation. The result can include food reactions, skin flares, anxiety, palpitations, insomnia, dizziness, and heightened sensitivity to smells and chemicals. The body is now over-responding. Repeated kill cycles further reinforce this pattern. Each round teaches the immune system that threats are everywhere and that it must stay on guard. Over time, the immune system becomes both exhausted and reactive, and with the nervous system joining the loop, tolerance collapses. What once helped stops working, each attempt feels worse than the last, and recovery stalls further. This does not mean the body is broken, it means it is protecting itself from further overload. A critical factor often ignored in Candida protocols is detox capacity. If liver conjugation is sluggish, bile flow is poor, bowels are slow, or lymphatic drainage is impaired, killing microbes will outpace elimination. Toxins recirculate, inflammation rises, histamine increases, and symptoms escalate. This is why so many people say, "I was never the same after antifungals." In many cases, Candida is not the root cause but a compensatory response. It often appears alongside nervous system dysregulation, toxic exposures, such as mold or chemicals, low bacterial diversity, a poor diet and immune imbalance. Candida can act as a temporary buffer, binding substances the body is not yet able to process. When it is removed too aggressively, those toxins leak into circulation, the immune system panics, and symptoms worsen. Food intolerances that explode after antifungals are rarely about the food itself. They reflect an inflamed gut lining, mast cell activation, nervous system hypervigilance, and loss of immune tolerance. The body stops asking, "Is this harmful?" and starts asking, "Is this stimulating?" reacting to almost everything. This brings us to the sequence of healing, which is often taught backwards. Many are told to kill, detox, heal. But for sensitive or chronic cases, the body usually needs to 1. Stabilize the nervous system, 2. Support elimination detox pathways, 3. Reduction of overall toxic load, 4. Restore immune tolerance, 5. Only then, gentle microbial modulation, if needed. When this order is reversed, the immune system becomes more reactive, not stronger. Eventually, more force stops working. Even natural remedies cause flares. This is not resistance, it is the body's protective shutdown. The body is saying, stop. I need safety, not warfare. Histamine intolerance and multiple food sensitivities are often induced or created unintentionally by well-meaning but poorly timed, repetitive interventions of the same kind. Candida is rarely the true problem. Loss of regulation is. Healing does not come from eradicating microbes at all costs, but from restoring the conditions in which the immune system can relax, discriminate, and tolerate again. Have you experienced this pattern yourself? Subscribe to this channel and turn on notifications for more information like this.